right, this short and sweet podcast will go over the formation of ethers. I do have to mention that this gets a lot more complex than what we get into, so we are going to keep it pretty simple. All right, in order to create an ether, we are going to start with two alcohols and we're going to join them together in an ether bond. In order for this to happen, you're going to need those alcohols to be in the presence of acid catalyst and heat, which I don't have here. Done. Let's take a look at what this looks like. So it looks like we have two methanols, or two single carbon alcohols, methyl alcohol. And notice that I've written this backwards. I've written it kind of funny, which probably at this point makes you a little uncomfortable because we've gotten into the habit of writing our alcohols a certain way. But I want you to see this written backwards because I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with it. So it does not matter which of the alcohols you pick, but we are going to remove a hydroxyl group, or the entire OH group, from one alcohol, and we will remove just the hydrogen from another, and this forms our side product, water. So what we're left with when we do this, and I'm going to draw bond lines, is we're left with a spot for these two to bond together. So this forms dimethyl ether. If I were to take the OH off of the first alcohol and just the H off the other, you'd still get the same outcome. One oxygen stays behind, forming the ether, or the single oxygen, with two R groups on either side, and one oxygen and two hydrogens become water. Let's practice a word equation. Ethanol and methanol react in the presence of an acid. All right, so ethanol is a 2-carbon alcohol. So I'm going to draw that first. I'm going to use my bond lines for this. And it's going to react with methanol. And again, I'm really wanting to draw this backwards. I want to keep those close together so we can look at the reaction. This is happening in the presence of an acid, don't know which one, H+, and heat. All right. So again, it doesn't matter. We're going to take the OH off of one and the H off the other. And then we're going to bring those two together to form our ether bond. So I am going to take the OH off the first one. This is going to form my side product of H2O. And when I bring together this oxygen with the carbon, I wind up with CH3, CH2. That has not changed. Oxygen and CH3. So here was formerly my ethanol, this was formerly my methanol, and now we have ethyl, methyl, ether. And remember, this does get more complex, but we're just keeping it really simple in discussing this as being one of a couple different reactions of alcohols.